Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got a couple of Joy Toy figures here I wanted to open up with you guys. On the left here we've got the Cult of San Reja Mara or Mara figure, and on the right we've got the Warhammer 40k Astra Militarum 55th Kappic Eagles Tempestus Scions Command Squad Grenadier. Stick around and we'll go through them. All right, so the reason I'm opening these up right now in this way is just like my last video of the Jack and Itzy and the weapons pack from Toys Alliance and Acid Rain. Got a bit of a backlog of items, so I thought, you know what, I'll open these two. They're both Joy Toy. I'll open them at the same time. I did get them at different times. The Mara here I had in my pile of loot at Big Bad Toy Store for quite a while, and you could probably go through some of my past haul videos and remember and find what time I got this. I can't quite remember if this figure is from Locker Toys or Cool Toys, but it is the only other 40k Joy Toy item I have besides the Tau Empire Tau Warriors. So this is my first sort of dipping my toe into another faction. Quickly, we'll just take a look at the box art. They both look awesome. I'll probably keep them both in the box. I haven't really ever thrown away a Joy Toy box yet, just like my Acid Rain stuff. I just haven't thrown them away. They are collector friendly. I usually put the figures right back in there when I'm done with them. But they look great. They always look pretty great. I wish they were all the same size, but it's okay. No big deal. I do have all of the Cult of San Reja figures. This is the only one I haven't opened yet. I don't have the San Reja mech or the motorcycles, but I do have all of the figures. Again, this is my only other 40k faction that I've picked up so far, and you can see there, got great photos of the figures, the complete loadout of all of his equipment and gear, and I believe she's wearing everything that she's got there. Looks like a knife and a small, looks like an Uzi maybe. And maybe there's something else, or well, maybe just the Uzi hooks onto her leg. We'll find out. And this guy here looks like he's got a couple sets of hands, a knife, a backpack, and what looks like a grenade launcher. All right, so now that we've taken a look at the box, get him a little closer. There's a little bit of a glare there, you can see. There's not much else. All right, let's get him open. Okay, here are the figures out of the package, and we'll start off with the Grenadier quickly. He did come with a stand. It's a nice clear stand. It does have one peg there. The figure does have two peg holes on either foot. You can stick him on there. He doesn't seem to need the stand. He does have he's well balanced, but I can see why you might want a stand. It's nice that they threw it in there. The figure is pretty cool. He did come with his short sword or dagger in the scabbard right on the belt. It's a really nice dagger. It's got a skull right there, you can see on both sides. It does have a finger guard too. This figure did come with the correct hands that he needs to hold the grenade launcher and the dagger or short sword. So I didn't need to change them out. It's right in there. The scabbard and the water cantina are both removable. They are just fitted in with pegs, so they can come off if you like. The only really removable parts besides those two, the scabbard and the cantina, are the shoulder armor. The forearm, hand, and elbow and knee are all molded on, so they can't come off, and the chest and the back is also molded on. So you can't take those off, just the shoulders. This antenna here is a softer plastic, as is, I think this is a camera maybe. It's also a bit softer on plastic. It's not, it will snap off if you push it too hard, but it is a little bit softer, so you can move it around. It has a little give. He's got great design of this guy. This is not removable on his leg there. He's got the boots you can see there, the skull throughout, skull here on the chest. I showed you the skull on the dagger. There's also one on the grenade launcher. Very nice. Really nice weathering on this thing. Nice gunmetal, a little bit of black. Very nice gun. Just the barrel is drilled a bit in, not totally all the way through, but it's pretty nice. It'd come with 2 extra set of hands. I don't think I'll need those though. And the backpack. Again, the skull on the backpack. Nice leather strapping. Looks like a couple leather bags there. Very nice. I really like the blue of this guy. That was one of the reasons I picked him up, was his scale. He seemed more in scale with a normal 118 375 figure, and the colors. Just really like this blue. It's a really cool blue. Just fits in the peg right there. Let's gear him up. Very nice figure. Great design, great color. The red beret is awesome. There you go, just like on the box there. It's got your usual Joy Toy articulation. Nothing new about this guy. He holds the grenade launcher quite well. Very nice figure. Very good. It's got a nice weight to him. Here he is, fully fitted out with all his gear, backpack, cantina, short sword, grenade launcher. Nice, very nice. The only other figure that I ordered from this this set is the medic, which I have not received yet. But I do like these guys. I might build out a small little platoon, a small little group of these guys. I'm not sure yet. Haven't quite decided. But this guy is pretty good. I do like him. I do like him. He's met my expectations. So let's stick him right there. And now for Mara here. Mara did have an extra set of hands in there that I didn't notice on the box. I did have to change out her left arm here, her left hand. She came with the open hand, and that one, you can't hold the knife or the gun with that hand, so I took it off. I'll probably never put it back on. The gloves are nice though. They do have like a white sort of, it matches her pants, you know, and her top there. I think that's the sort of the nicest thing about this, is the contrast between the black and the white. Her boots have the spikes there. She's got the red handkerchief, got a little green in her hair there. Not sure what kind of hair that is, what kind of style. Little gas mask with red eyes. It's a nice figure. The jacket, the arms are sculpted on of the jacket, but the top here does come off if you want to do that, but you'll be stuck with the jacket arms. Feels like the cuff of the gloves is molded onto the arm. It's not removable. She can, let's see, she does have a scabbard there. It is plugged into her belt. And here's the knife before I put it on there. It's got a nice little pink hilt, white wrapped around the grip. Slide that in there. Let's see, I think it goes that way. Goes in there pretty nice. And she does have a little Uzi, which has got some nice silver tones to it. Black with a little silver. And it fits nicely into her right hand with the trigger. Now, the only thing that I've noticed right away when I got this one out was her strappings are all pretty loose. The belt, you know, sort of kind of flops around here. And these two thigh sort of strappings, they're both quite loose. And as I was posing her around just like that one kind of fell down. They both kept falling down, and I've tried to pull them up and get them a little bit, you know, higher on the thigh, but not so much to hinder the thigh cut. So right to the thigh cut there, if you can see that, just right to the top of it. But they still seem to fall down quite easily, and the belt does kind of flop around a bit. So it's a little annoying. It's not, you know, a bad thing. And if you're just gonna pose her to take a photo or pose her to put her on a shelf, that won't matter. But as I'm sort of playing with her and posing her around, they do keep coming off or sliding down. But overall, she's a nice figure. I don't know if she's better than the other girl that comes with the Dynamite Bunny Rabbit, I think it was. But I do like her colors, though. The white on black, I think, looks really good. It's a cool knife. Nice leather jacket. Does have the spikes on the belt that match the jacket here on the arms. A nice high collar. Looks like a motorcycle jacket. Gas mask is cool. They're both pretty good figures. At first, I thought I liked Mara here, the girl, more, but I think I actually like him a little bit more than her. But these are, you know, we're talking two different sort of worlds here. But she's cool. She's nice. See the detail on the belt buckle there. Looks like some grenade canisters, maybe. Again, same articulation. Rocker ankle, thigh cut, ball jointed hips, elbows, knees, double jointed knees. He's a little more bulky, of course. Very nice, though. Very nice figure. I think they're both pickups. I would, you know, if you're interested in one of them, I would get them. Wouldn't worry about it. Like Joy Toy, you know, the only sort of fragility I felt was, you know, swapping out that hand. You always have to be very careful. I did heat up the hand I put on. I didn't heat it up when I took off the open hand, but I did heat up the one I put on just a little bit. I actually held it close to a light bulb. So, I mean, barely, you know, 15-20 seconds close to a light bulb, warmed it up. It's a very small piece. I did not want to warm up the peg, but the hole in the hand. But she's a nice figure, and so is he. I'm glad I got him. They're both pickups. Don't know if I'll, you know, get the medic. I'll have the two of them. I don't know if I'll get any more, but I am pretty much all in on the San Reja figures. I might grab the mech or any other sort of vehicle they have if they got really clearanced. I'm not so into the bicycles, though, the motorcycles, but the figures definitely. I do have them all now, so I would like to keep that going for as long as I can. And this is a nice little faction to add to the collection. So I think I might grab a few more. Okay, I thought I'd do a really quick size comparison here so we can just kind of see what we've got here. This is a Tau Fireteam Warrior. This is the only other 40K figure I have, and just like I suspected, and why I tried to get this Astra Militarum, was they are almost exactly the same size and the same sort of width and girth, if you will. This is a Fortnite figure, a Eagle Force, Joy Toy, Bo Yang Fang. Here's our Mara, and here is a Star Wars Vintage Collection Han Solo. The Vintage Collection always tends to be 375, or, you know, closer to 375 than 118, but you could see he's right in line with them. It's not too far off, but I'd say everything here is really 118 except for him. He's closer to 375, but it's so close. I think you know, these could all work together. She is a little bit taller than him. She also does have boots on. So yeah, I think they all scale really well together, especially these two, which they should. Okay, since I only had the Fireteam Tau Empire figure to compare this guy to, the Grenadier to, on the other side, I do have the full team of the Cult of San Reja figures, so I've got them all out here. This is Jack, Allie, got Mara, Kate, and Neil. And I'd say Mara is, I like her more. I think she's a little bit better than Kate, but not quite as cool or as good as Allie. I think if I put these in order, I think, it's, from best to worst, I think it's probably right here. These last two you can kind of swap either way. Whoops, sorry about that. She's better than Kate, but not quite as good as Allie. I think Jack's probably one of the coolest ones with the robot arm and the head and the mohawk. It's a little disappointed in Neil. His helmet falls off, or his hat falls off a lot. And she just, Kate seems so different with her cowboy hat and her chaps and everything. But that is the full team there. You can't go wrong with any of them. They're all really good. And Mara's she's right in the middle. She's better than these guys, but not quite the best one like these two. But there they are all together. All right, so that is my overview of the Astra Militarum Grenadier and the Cult of San Reja Mara figure. They are both great figures. I think I can recommend both. I think they're both pickups if you're interested in either one or both. I do think I'm going to grab a few more of the Astra Militarum guys. As I mentioned earlier, I do have the Medic on the way. And I do think I'm all in on the Cult of San Reja figures. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try to shoot some photos with these guys, see how they turn out, and I'll see you next time.